What's going on, YouTube? How are you doing? It's Lost at 40 here. Oh my god, do I have some things to maybe run by you guys. I know it's been a long time since I've really been on here. I've just been living my life, a super busy life. But I think I'm going to start making some more videos because, guys, unfortunately, I've had some changes in my life. And I guess now I can just be honest about it. Unfortunately, I was with this female who's a wonderful woman. I'm not going to mention names. And she helped me to get off Suboxone and with a lot of different things. She definitely helped me and is a good person. But unfortunately, sometimes two people just can't get along, and I should have known from the start, and I kind of did, but there's a lot of reasons why this relationship was never going to work from the beginning. Like I said, she's a great person, and if anything, I'll blame everything on myself because I should have known better, and I also have a lot of things I personally need to work on. I'm a decent guy, but my channel's about recovery, and I'm really trying to help myself to become a more whole, sound person. And so I just want to say that, I've been off the Suboxone. I haven't been on any Kratom, nothing like that, not at all, for gosh knows how long. Honestly, Suboxone well over a year. Kratom I still mess with here and there. I am still, and this is a big real reason why our relationship isn't working, is because I still haven't been able to completely kick the drinking. I'm not going to make an excuse, but basically I'm in a situation where I'm with this female and her 3 kids, which they're great. But, going from a situation where you're completely, you were not used to that. You were a single dude, and now you have all these responsibilities, and I could get into why that's really not a good idea for a guy to do that. Like, if you have no kids and you're gonna go get with a woman who has 3 kids, there's a ton of things you should think about before you do that. We could get into that stuff, but I'm not saying anything against anyone who wants to do that. I'm not trying to upset females that are in that situation, but there's things to consider on both sides, and you might want to do that before you just jump into this relationship where now there's kids involved and there's people who are going to be extremely upset, and all around is going to be like a bad situation, which that's what I'm in now. And there's so many contributing factors, but basically, guys, I am not one to I usually don't just walk away from relationships super quick. It's hard for me to break free, or not break free, but to end a relationship. And I'm making this video to really say that that it's at that point now where we've been beating a dead dog for long enough that God bless this woman's heart, but I'm not the one for her, and she's not the one for me. And unfortunately, I'm in a weird situation where it's going to be hard for me to move out, but I've made those plans, and I'm trying to build momentum on being happy about it. I'm trying to be happy about it. I think I'm going to move to just a single bedroom apartment in Plymouth, this downtown Plymouth area, which is very nice. I'm going to start hopefully going to church, continue to play softball. I play 2 or 3 nights a week, continue with my business. And the reality is, guys, I don't think that I will be getting into any kind of serious relationship for a long time. Not interested in relationships, man. I mean, I'm in friendships, yes, stuff like that, but I got to work on me. There's some other things that I could start talking about, like I am on hormone replacement therapy now. I could talk about how that works out. I have a little promo code if you're interested in that for Men's Health. I could get into all these different things. I have so many different hobbies and things I want to do. Unfortunately, like, I've tried and tried and tried to make this situation work, but it's just not, and it's heartbreaking, and it's terrible, and I've become kind of like, where things have turned like kind of nasty, you know, and I know I need to leave. It's my intuition is telling me that it's time for me to go, and I'm gonna find an apartment as soon as humanly possible. But because of that, I won't feel as hindered to speak my honest truth, and so there's going to be a lot of good stories coming up where I'll talk about the truth of some things that I've had going on, which I think will be pretty interesting. There's some hilarious things that I can make fun of myself, but it's hard for me to make fun of myself when I'm with somebody, and it's just the dynamic of everything sucks, and it's shutting me down as a person. Like, I'm like a fraction of the person that I was before we were together. It's not her fault. It's just the dynamic of things, you know. It's just the way I am, I guess. I mean, like I told her, it's all my fault. It's just this isn't working, so it's just time to stop, and she knows that too. And it's just she's miserable and I'm miserable. It's just, like I said, she's a great person, and I hope I'm not a terrible person, but this isn't right, or this isn't working. So guys, I really am on here hoping to get some support from you guys. I'd love to hear your comments and feedback. What do you guys think about dating in this world? What do you think about single guys dating women with 3 kids? What do you think about the opposite and how that dynamic is? What do you guys think? Not just that. What do you guys think about hormone replacement therapy? Do you have any questions on that? Do you want to know my promo code? I'm really, like, not in the financial situation I was before. Like, I'm starting to, like, dwindle, man, and it's scaring me. So, I would like to start making this a monetary thing where I could do, like, reviews on things, give my personal opinion on things, and maybe I could put up my Cash App and see if I could get some small donations. Who knows? I'm not a beggar or nothing like that, but I'd like to try to monetize some things, like, online, just to have different streams of income. Because in this day and age, I mean, it's, like, expensive. It's like, you know, almost $8 just for a box of cereal. So, I don't know, man. I also thought about talking about some work stories. All I know is that I'm going to go back to being, like, I hate to say it, single. And when I say single, it's not like I'm trying to be out there fooling around and living that single life. No, I'm going to live a very, like, celibate, just sober life, trying to work on me, hopefully. And I do not want to be getting into all kinds of crazy stuff. And that's not me, and it's not what I want. So, anyways, I am playing softball tonight. I've got stories about all that kind of stuff and how I'm doing, you know, life after Suboxone, man. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, overall, there's things in life that suck, but physically I feel pretty good. I've been working out, even though you may not be able to tell. I've definitely gained, like, muscle mass back big time, because when I was on the Suboxone, like, it really depleted. I could feel my muscle mass just, like, depleting, and I'm a naturally muscular dude. So I do think that now that I'm in, like, 10 weeks on hormone replacement therapy, I definitely notice, like, a fullness, more fullness. And, overall, I feel pretty good about all that. So we could talk about all that kind of stuff. I want to try some new diets and stuff. I want to try all these things, but they're super hard to do all these things when you're with someone, especially when you have, like, 3 stepkids. And, man, like, there's so much I could talk to you about being a stepdad, or not only that, but losing your hair. Like, you know, I wore a hair unit for 6 months while I was with this girl, because I was so spun out that I needed to be, like, you know, the best ever for her, and it was ridiculous, like, totally ridiculous. I'm willing to share all that now and laugh about what a dork I am. I just feel this huge sense of relief. And I know that she'll see this and see it as a relief because from her, it's not that. It's just a relief from the situation. It's just knowing that, like, this isn't right. Like, people can be wonderful people, dude. Like, everybody is a good person. I'm a decent person. She's a great person. But that doesn't mean those two people are supposed to be together. I mean, as much as you might like someone, or you might think they're cute, or you might think that you're just crushing on them like crazy, if you're making each other miserable, and it's gotten to the point where we really, I don't think we can stand each other for the most part. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just like that. It's at the point where you have to just say, okay, no matter what it takes, we gotta separate. You know, there's kids involved, and the kids even like are starting to see that there's some friction and stuff, and I don't want it. They're beautiful, wonderful kids. I couldn't say even one bad thing about them. They deserve everything in the world. They deserve just to be so happy, and they are. And I'm good to them, always have been, never yell at them. I mean, they're great. So anyways, I really didn't want to get into all that, but I just was like feeling like, you know, I haven't made a video in so long. I made the decision today 1,000% that, you know, with all the respect in the world to this person, that I have to move on, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be hard, but everything in life is hard, and I wish her the best. You know, I'm not going to be super happy about seeing her be with someone or whatever, but I hope she gives herself a little bit of time, and I know I'm going to give myself some time to heal up and figure out myself before I just jump into another relationship and then hurt somebody else, because I certainly didn't ever mean to do that. It's just, this is what happens sometimes. So that's where I'm at. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but there's a lot of other things we can talk about, guys. I'm going to start hopefully making more videos. Please like, subscribe, and leave some comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.